Dragon Quest Smash Grow. It is time to finally talk about it. Okay? It is freaking time. So, guys, let me tell you something. I love this game. Okay? I love this game. I am having an absolute blast. I'm having a smashing time. Smashing time. It's just so much fun. Like I would say I probably played for about 2 hours or so total. Um, I wanted to play more, and I've live streamed all of my playtime as of right now. You can find those live streams on the channel, and you will also see that I've been having some serious issues with my live streams. For some reason, once I get to about 20-ish minutes or so of live streaming the game, my screen on the live stream goes black, and it's really pissing me off. Um, yeah, but the thing is, I can still play the game. I'm still playing it. It's just that when I check my live stream on the TV, it's a black screen. And again, so I've been trying to figure out why. Apparently, it's because the game it's like it's causing it's overloading basically my phone. It's too much to like handle the game and live streaming. So it like cuts off the video on the live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna try it again today. By the time this video is out, I would have already tried it again. But I'm gonna try it today again and see, because I've changed some things up on my settings after Googling what I should do. And I might have found a solution. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm just going to have to play the game not live, which I want to play live. I want to play live. I love to play my games live. I feel like it's a much more fun experience for me, and I like to share my gameplay moments with you guys and others, you know? So, anyways, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But besides that one little teeny tiny issue, I'm having a blast. I love it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. The game is very simple. It's a very like I don't know what the official genre of this is called. I don't know if it's called roguelike or I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But whatever it is, it's pretty entertaining. I am enjoying it. It's kind of like a hacky and slashy type game, you know? And it's all about like strategy behind this game is all about placing your character in the prime spot so that you don't get hit and you keep hitting. And then obviously, depending on the blessings that you actually have, will depend on how you just obliterate everything on the screen. Obviously, when you actually can move your like ultimate move, which I don't know what it's officially. Oh, duh, coup de grace. It's the coup de grace. What am I talking about? When you use your coup de grace, that thing just explodes enemies and just makes them bounce all over the place, which is super like satisfying. So it's really fun to see that happen when it happens. But yeah, but basically the game's really fun. I'm really enjoying the gameplay aspect of it. The story's, you know, pretty interesting so far for a mobile game. You know, what can I say? It's very similar to all the other Dragon Quest mobile games that I've played, you know, in terms of the storytelling and like the presentation of the stories, from the Dragon Quest Dai, A Hero's Bond, to Dragon Quest of the Stars, to Dragon Quest Tact. All of the games kind of have the same sort of type of storytelling, which I like. I enjoy it. I don't mind it at all. It's pretty entertaining. So, yeah. And then again, the characters that we see in this game so far, they're really like the biggest, like actual characters is like Roly, and then Baby Mama. Well, I forgot what her name was, but she's like your childhood friend, and she's a cutie patootie. Those are like the biggest characters as of right now that I've met. Um, and yeah, and so and I just got a random party member, but I was seeing online that other people have other party members. So is it like, do you just get like a random party member assigned to you, like when you get a party member unlocked, or is it like it is that party member every time? Because mine is named like Amir or something like that, and he's got like blue hair, blue spiky hair, and he's a mage. But like I said, I've seen other people have other party members in their one party member slot that they unlock after stage 5. So I'm just curious, like, is it just a randomly generated NPC? I kind of wish you could have just like created your own NPC instead of like getting like a randomly generated one. But it is what it is. It's not horrible. It's not extremely horrible. So yeah. But again, the game in itself, very fun. I'm enjoying my time. Um, the graphics are great. I like the graphics a lot. Um, and it's basically just like every other Dragon Quest mobile game, but it's good quality. I very much enjoy the the monsters, how they look, and then just like all of the animations of like the one thing that's different is you don't necessarily have spells this time around. They're blessings, and so they're kind of like a different version of spells from Dragon Quest games, but it makes sense in the way that they use them in this game. So it's kind of cool. They make sense. Like Frizz makes sense. Zap is like a sword that falls out from heaven, which is really cool. And then there's Crack and Rubble Rouser or whatever. That's kind of an interesting spell / blessing. Yeah, it's cool, and all of the like blessings are really interesting. I can definitely like. I feel like so far, I'm very early in the game, but I feel like so far, it's not necessarily that different. Like the stages aren't necessarily that hard in the sense of like you would need like basically what I'm trying to say is I'm assuming when you get to a certain point in the game, it's really going to matter what kind of blessings you get. Maybe, I don't know. But as of right now, it doesn't really matter. As long as you know what they do and how to effectively use your blessings, the stages should be just fine. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just comes down to really understanding how to use the blessings, even in like the later portions of the game. So yeah, I don't know. In terms of like the like paid to win stuff, there's definitely some sort of like paid to win like things that the game offers, but it's not super insanely like annoying as of right now from what I've seen. You could definitely get like kind of shortcuts and stuff if you like pay for specific things for gems, because there's like certain things that you can only get with paid gems, and stuff like that. But again, it's not that big of a deal for me. Honestly, it's not a deal breaker at all. So if people want to do it, that's cool. They've got that option. Good for them. But for me personally, I just don't see any incentive to even get like the premium pass or anything like that. Not as of right now, at least. I mean, I do kind of want to support the game a little bit because I feel like they did put some effort into this one, and like I said, everything looks pretty good overall, from the gameplay to the quality, to the story to everything. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll see. But again, at the end of the day, my first impressions are basically that I like the game. It's been pretty fun. I'm definitely, the gameplay is very different from like a normal Dragon Quest game. It's unique, even, I would say. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. So yeah, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Those are my thoughts, my first impressions. What do you guys think? Have you played this game? What are your thoughts on it? Are you gonna play it? Like, why are you not gonna play it? Like, let's talk about it, guys. Definitely join my Discord, by the way, where we talk about this game and many other Dragon Quest games or RPGs in general, or games in general, or anime. It's a fun community with a lot of cool people, very family friendly oriented. At least that's my goal. But yeah, so anyways, definitely check that out. And before I move on to the next section, I would like to give a shout out to my members. Mr. The PokeKid01, which is part of the Ultra Papito tier. So sick. Thank you so much, bro. And then Jack, which is part of the Papito or Power Papito. I forget the names, honestly, for my own members tiers. But yeah, thank you guys for being members. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, so there's that. And then let's move on to the what I'm playing slash watching slash doing. Since the last time I made this episode, I've played mostly, I would say, Elden Ring. I've been really on an Elden Ring kick. I've been playing with my buddy Poncho Panther quite a bit. We started streaming our like co-op sessions, which has been fun. Which I'm doing. The segment's basically called Sunlight Bros, so that's pretty fun. If you understand that reference, definitely like and subscribe. Yeah, and then I'm also doing my own single player run of that game, which I was doing on my PlayStation. My Sunlight Bros playthrough is on Steam, and then my single player playthrough is on my PlayStation 5. So I'm kind of switching back and forth between those. Yeah. Besides that, I've also played Dragon Quest IX a little bit because if you didn't know, I'm looking to restart another multiplayer playthrough of Dragon Quest IX again, like I did back in the day, a couple of years ago now. That we unfortunately had to end because one of our members disappeared, literally. And in this case, technically, he was the most important one because he had all of our save files. He was the one running it on his computer, and he literally just disappeared. We have not heard from him since. We don't know what happened. So yeah. So I don't know what the heck happened to that guy, but hopefully he's okay. At this point, I'm not even mad anymore. I'm a little concerned because who the heck does that? Just abandons your bros and then never says anything. You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope he's okay, genuinely. But yeah, I played a little bit of Dragon Quest IX, which was fun. And then I changed up my party in that playthrough, so I kind of got new party members. So yeah, been fun though. It's good. And then after that, I played. Oh well, obviously I played a little bit of Dragon Quest Smash Bros. I already talked about that, so I won't talk about it again. That was fun. And then besides that, what else have I played? I haven't played RuneScape Dragon Wilds in a couple weeks now. I did play a little bit of Minecraft Dungeons. I streamed it for about an hour the last time I played it. On my other channel, Polite Quest, which again, that channel is going to be mostly focused around like family-oriented content. So I'm going to do more of like my RPG games, my single-player experience games here on this channel, Papi Polite RPG. And then Polite Quest will also, that's kind of where my sort of like general video game podcasts and let's plays will be, and also just random videos. So I'm kind of doing two channels now in that case. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else I've played, honestly. Yeah, I think. Oh, well, my bad. I've also been playing a little bit of Super Mario. Well, sorry, Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, which has been a lot of fun as well. I've been having definitely a good time with that. Still in the super early game, so nothing crazy. But I'm very much enjoying it. Very charming game. I love it. So yeah, I'm also progressing through that slowly. Yeah, and I'm playing that on my 2DS, and I'm very much enjoying playing it on my 2DS. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, so there's that, and then let's see. Yeah, I think that's definitely this time for sure everything I have played on my everything I've played. Let's move on to anime. What am I watching? So anime wise, I am mostly watching One Piece, but like the live action version of One Piece. I'm rewatching season one because I kind of wanted to re-catch up with it's been so long since I watched the first season one, the first time I watched it, that I wanted to rewatch season one before I watched season two. So that's what I'm kind of in the process of doing, slowly but surely, watching some season one of One Piece. And then besides that, I've watched like the Dragon Ball superhero movie with my boys the other day. We also went to go watch. I guess this isn't part of anime, but it's movie wise. We also went to go watch Super Mario Galaxy movie again with my boys in the theaters. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then that's basically it in terms of movies / anime. I guess I should just call this portion or segment, movies and anime. But anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, and let's move on to updates on my card game, Phoenix Quest card game. I posted on my Patreon for Phoenix Quest card game. It's free, by the way, I should say. The access to like my document where it shows all of the general information for how to play the game and all of the information regarding, gameplay and rules and like skill information and character information and like, to create your character and stuff like that. All of that information that I have as of right now is I have a link to that document on my Patreon. So if you're interested to check that out, definitely check it out. I am updating it still. I'm still working on it, and so you might see an update here and there because I basically daily I'm updating it. But I have gotten to a point as of right now where I can do another test play. And so once I get to a point where I've test played enough, I'm gonna start trying to get other people to do test plays of the game. I still don't know how I'm going to go about doing that. Probably like send people like some printable documents / like cards and stuff like that they can just print out and cut and like try the game out. If anyone's interested in doing so. But yeah, it's honestly I'm really excited about it. I'm loving it more and more and more every single day. And so I'm excited to keep working on this and eventually get this out to everyone. So yeah, so that's basically it in terms of updates, but that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and hype this video, and we'll see you on the next Polite Talk podcast. All right, peace and love, y'all. Bye.